Hello again, Lockpicking Paul here, and what I've got tonight is my first lever challenge lock. This was made by Sammons. He's called it almost unpickable, and yeah, it's a tough nut to crack. I'm going to hopefully pick it, and then we'll gut it, and we're going to have a look at the cool stuff inside. He's done a lot of work on the levers and on the bolt. Do watch the bolt, because it will move in and out. You've got to manually move that bolt to get the levers in this set. So yeah, tough cookie. So without saying too much more, we'll get into this, and then we'll hopefully take it apart. Right, so reasonably firm tension. I needed to use quite an extreme profile on the pick, because the lever, certainly one of the levers, is a very, very high lift lever. Right. I'll start at the back of a lock. Right, everything is locked right up, and that appears to be one of the steps you need to get this open. So we've got to drop some levers down whilst reversing out the bolt. No, not quite. Back into that lock up again. Oh, that was close and nearly had it. Right, where's that third lever? Back in the trap. Right, let's reverse that bolt. Right, it's open. Blimey, that took a lot longer than I would have liked, but it's quite a fight. But there you go. That is open. My upstand isn't quite long enough to draw the bolt. Let's see if I can do it manually. There you go. So that is open. What I'll do is right at the end of this, I'm going to pick it with the cover on, but the cheat hole open, so you can see what's going on with the levers, because it's quite cool. Right now, I think what we'll do is we'll gut it and have a look inside. Oh, sorry, Roy. It's all in one piece. Right, good. Clumsy. So. Zoom in. So it doesn't look too crazy until you look at the first lever. You've got a slope, and then you've got several pointy graduations, and they bite into that bolt, and that bolt has got a claw effect. So this thing, when you pick it, they just mesh. They mesh. Oh, I'm butterfingers tonight. They mesh really tightly together, and they just literally claw in like that. That's why you're manually rotating this bolt back out again. Then we've got a spacer. So this one here, I thought originally he hadn't done anything to this, but actually he has. There's like a slope or a curve here. So this is a very, very high lift lever. This is a lot lower. So you've got a lot of bitting variation in here. This is a 1, this is a 6. There you go, right, claw. So when it all jams up and locks up, it really does jam up and lock up, and you've got to manually get out of that. There's the bolt modification. It's a very deep groove in there. So yeah, it's really a very challenging lock. I've got to be honest with you, I'm absolutely delighted to get it open. I think it teaches you something. This is, I've never been particularly good with lever locks with false gates, but this has actually given me some renewed confidence to go back to perhaps things like some fortresses I've got lying around, which I haven't, past my original attempts to get them open, I haven't made much progress with. So I will give those a bit of a bash. And as a result of my experience with this, really, so I think this is a really nice challenge lock. Right, so Roy is looking for a new home for this. Obviously, he wants to keep it moving through the community. I'm the first person, I believe, to have had a go at this lock. So what he's asked me to do is sort of, can we keep it in the UK for a little bit at least, give all the UK pickers a chance to have a go at it, and then when it's done the rounds here, it can go wherever. Now, this does have a travelling companion. This is Cursed by Picksmith. I'm not going to pick it on camera. It's been picked a few times. It's not actually a challenge lock. This is just a difficult master number 1. It's a horror. I've got to be honest. It's a bloody horrible pick. It's gritty and yeah, not a joy to pick. But this is a joy to pick. So they're going together. They don't have to stay together. Obviously, they're different locks by different people. But I just happen to have them both at the same time. So whoever wants to have a go at Roy's lever lock, they're going to get Cursed as well. But like all challenge locks, let's keep them moving through the community, because that's where the fun is, right? So what I'm going to do is just going to pick this close up with those with that gate hole off, just so you can see what's going on with those levers. And it's a darn sight easier to pick with the cheat hole open, I can tell you that much. Let's get a better light on that. Right, let's get it picked. That's lever 1, lever 2, there's 3. Get back on lever 2 again. Notice we've just overset lever 1. It's very subtle, but that lever 1 has to come off of that ledge. Otherwise nothing else moves inside the lock. So I'm going to go back to virtually no tension. There you go. So it's darn sight easier with the cover off, but it does need very, very careful balancing. So that's it. That is almost Unpickable by Roy Sammons. And you know, Roy, that is an awesome lock, and it's a ton of fun. So thank you so much for sending it to me. But if you are interested in having a go at Almost Unpickable, please let me know. It's like I say, it's going to need to stay in the UK for a little bit, and then it can go off on some international travels if that's what people want. But give me a shout. Happy to send it on to whoever in my channel is keen on this. Hope you enjoyed that. It's a little bit different. I thought it was fabulous. Enjoy your picking. Cheers.